Hello everybody and welcome back to From the Depths. Today, and I mean today, we are playing the Red Winters campaign that we have been for the last little while. Now, I have learned to build a fucking cool ass couple of vehicles. But I am going to show those off before we get into it today. So, be ready for it.
You hoping you were going to say you were going to come attempt War Thunder again from yesterday's debacle, but you're down here. I'm saying.
Nah, yeah, kind of can't play War Thunder today. So, I have some new vehicles.
Yeah, they strong enough to take out my Venator yet?
I'm building tanks for the ground campaign, so no. They're for the ground campaign. I built a fucking tricycle. A railgun-powered tricycle.
Why?
Why not?
Fair enough.
I mean, actually, I technically built two. One with armor, one without the armor. For example, I'll just fucking factory. And it's on my team.
Yes?
RIP.
Anyway.
Yep.
I want to pop in and say hi. I'm going to go back to eating dinner.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll catch you later. Enjoy
Yes.
the depths.
Yes, I shall attempt to. So yeah, I built these to be basically the equivalent of rapid-fire tricycles of sadness. They do a lot of damage, which is kind of important. Because the missiles are the thing that actually basically come around and say, yes, no soul for thee. Hello, hope you're having a wonderful time. So this is my war tricycle. If you're wondering, yes, it actually does have a turning wheel at the front, and a pair of dualies at the back. Technically it's a five-wheeler, but it's a tricycle, if that makes any sense. It's funnier to call it a tricycle. That's the big one, and there's also the small one, which I believe. So this is the land case. I think it's. Oh yeah, this is the one that has all the guns on the side. That will be kind of important later on. Yeesh, thank you. I'm sorry, I made it. So yeah, she made it so I wouldn't have you take my content. The Archer Mark II. Oh yeah, the Compound. So the Compound is essentially a mini tricycle railgun. It's a mini tricycle railgun that has 36mm guns, and for example, this is what it does. If I just hold fire in one spot, it does a lot of damage. This thing has guns on the side of it, as you can probably tell. The new cheap vehicle. It's small and actually designed to go over some of the hills in this campaign. Like, it's actually built pretty much to just be a small nuisance that I can spawn a bunch of them in as small tanks. And then there's the new thing. Call it the clickbait. It's an armored car that has 2 block turrets. One fires APHE, the other fires API. But, regardless of, we're going to now get into the campaign itself, which should be this one here. Load the med run. Right, this is literally just after that happened. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see it.
On my way. Yes? Yes? On my way. Yes? Yes? On my way. Yes?
Moving out.
Yes? On my way. 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 Yes? On my way.
Moving out.
Yes? On my way. Yes? On my way.
Just give me a minute.
Yes?
Start repairing all of that, please.
Yes? Yes? On my way.
Oh, it's going. I've been working on some new toys.
Yes? 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 Yes?
Yeah, this thing really ain't gonna be able to do much. But nah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I've just been messing around and building some new vehicles that kind of work out, ironically enough. Come on. I don't think I'll be able to take down this base. This base last time wiped out my entire force. Hello. Specifically, the fractal turret kind of fucked me over. But also, I fought like 90 fucking enemies with a force of maybe half the size, and I still essentially almost won. So that was kind of funny. Hello. You can kind of see just the aftermath of it here, where this is the force I have left alive. Versus the remnants of the enemy force left alive, which is very few and far between. Yes, I know. I'm playing the... You can literally see the corpses. If I go out here, you can literally see all the fucking corpses. And the fun part is I captured a vehicle. So yeah. I'm gonna do one thing to this pack so that I can actually just rapid fire shit. I might have a better chance of hitting the thing. Because right now she's just a spinning. Thing is, too, I know that once the solstice is dead, then the missiles on this should fucking target that. So for now, I just gotta lay down on the trigger and just mop everything up. Or try to, at least, or whatever. The more damage we do, the better. Because my worry is this thing is just gonna run away again like it did last time. And then I'll have to send something to chase it again. This thing does not have ammo capacity. There's 3 out. I'm gonna open the blinds. Might be a better thing to do. Alrighty then. Now, back to what? Here comes a salvo, that should fucking do some damage. There we go. This thing is at 59% and still alive. Hello, I only speak English and La Baguette. I do over apologize. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just... What's the next thing? Oh,
Yes?
this. If I just go and make that increase this thing in the spawn order, it should kind of tell me. Nice.
Yes? Targeting. Yes? You have control. On my way.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I finished eating.
Very nice.
Oh.
Tired?
Oh my god, today... I've had quite the day. Let's just put it that way.
I could only imagine.
Well, my morning started off, I was headed to work. I got busy on the there, so I had to pull over and sit on the side of the road for almost 2 hours.
Oh no.
So that was a fun start to my morning, which made me late for work. I mean,
Yes?
that's kind of not something they could really punish me for, but
On my
wasn't
way.
exactly
On my way.
good
way.
being late,
On my
but
way. On my way.
they're understanding. Anyway,
On my way. On my way. On my way.
and then just the
On
entire
my
day,
way.
my
On my way.
head's
On my
been
way. On
not
my way.
fully recovered
On
from
my
that
way.
busy
On my
spell,
way.
so my focus was all over the fucking
On my
place.
way.
So it was probably
On my
the
way.
busiest
On
our
my way.
counter's
On my
ever
way. On
been
my way.
during
On
the
my
day.
way. On my way.
Mm.
Luckily, the
On my
afternoon was
way. On my way.
relatively
On my way.
quiet.
On my way. On my way.
Yeah, I can only imagine how fun that must have been. Emphasis on the word fun. Not really fun. It'd be like fun.
The AC is still not on in the building because it's controlled by a building in Ottawa for some stupid fucking reason.
Oh, that's that's the military.
Yeah. So, couple the heat in the building plus the fucking 35-degree weather we had today, and my dizzy spell was quite an interesting day.
Yippee.
Yes?
Put it this way, my brain is so fried. I attempted to load up working on a bit more of the fucking video. I just couldn't.
You
do it.
just couldn't.
I couldn't do it. I was like, my brain hurts too much thinking about this.
No, and you know what? I'd rather you not risk your health for that shit. So like, don't risk your health for that shit.
Like, I don't even know if I want to play anything. Like, my brain just hurts that much. Racing sounds like too much on the brain trying to do hand-eye coordination turning and braking and gas and War
Yeah.
Thunder. That's just way too much complication on the brain to aim for weak spots, drive, fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Like, we've had this 30+ degree weather for the past week and a half. It's been gross.
Disgusting.
Like, for the first time, well, no, not first time. I don't think I've had more cold showers in my life than I have in the past week and a half. The only saving grace for me, really, is I'm in a basement apartment.
Yeah, I mean, that'd at least help where the cold's, like, kind of around you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes? You have control.
What's a game that won't take too much brain power?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Piercing. Let's charge it for 2 seconds. And we'll overclock it a little bit. Increase the focus.
Well, stop your head. How far were you in the French tech tree? For both air and ground.
For both air and ground, ground I was at the thing just above the AMX-40, so the AMX-32. And then I was at airwise. I can buy it. I don't have it, but the Vader, the Vators.
Yes? On my way.
The
On
what?
my way. On my
The
way.
weird
On my way.
French
On my way.
thing.
On my way.
The twin-engine strike craft at 8.3.
Oh! You're talking jets. Okay.
Like early jets for France.
The Meteor?
Yeah, no. Early jet for France, the Oregon, and the things beside it and near it is what I was at.
Oh, the Vtuber.
Yeah, the Vtuber. The Vader.
When it comes to air, I'm sitting at 10.0 for air and 9.3 for ground.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I am, I want to say like 8.3 something for air and then like 9.3 for ground.
Damn, I just realized I'm sitting at 1.2 million sorting lines. Or 1.9 million, sorry.
Damn.
You suppose naval requires a lot of brain power?
Depends on if you have your guns on auto fire mode or not.
Well, the secondaries I've always got set to auto fire, but the main caliber, I play arcade where I just have to point at the ship and it auto aims them for me.
Yeah, you should be fine on naval then. It really doesn't require much in the way of actually thinking.
Yeah, I'll play some naval.
I'm just trying to kill this fucking tower. Or this whole turret tower thingy. seems to slowly be working.
So you remember how I told you I changed the kill message, like instead of like aircraft or target destroyed, it says Avada Kedavra from
Yeah.
air. Well, you know how they recently added the if a plane crashes near you, you get the kill, it'll say aircraft crash or something like that.
Yeah.
I changed that to dumbass.
Damn.
So every time someone crashes, it now just says dumbass.
We are doing the damage. I have a fucking cringy ass plan. I'm just gonna crank that to 30. Alright, we're gonna wait 30 seconds here, guys. And then we're gonna hit him hard with a penetrating laser. Or particle cannon. I'm gonna go mid-body for it, too. Like, right fucking here. There we go. That did something. Let's bring it back to 1 second with that to that. Fuck. 193 damage a second. We need it at this point. The more damage, the better. Because I don't think this thing can accurately aim at the little guy. And with its main target being the little guy. Right?
Are you talking to me or stream? 'Cause like
Stream.
I said, I'm okay.
Don't worry. I'm kind of making sure that you have your own little fucking space because of your headache. Like, if I can disable the gun, right, then I think we'll be fine. We literally just have to bore through the entire fucking thing. Through this. Which, granted, we are starting to do. And the missiles are, in fact, helping. Just need to get through this armor. Hello, Smokey. I just trying to get through the armor. Put you back to 50 with no overclocking. 152 damage is whatever. And what I am gonna also then do, for my fucking sake, putting a damn chair on this thing so I can just maneuver it for a moment. Yep, we're going this way, guys. This thing should just slowly rock on up. I don't know how that back wheel's attached, but whatever. It's attached. Good. Target the detection system. Yes, we want the detection system gone. Yes, aha. There's one detection system gone. We are slowly inching closer to the target. Good. Broken it a little bit. We are slowly but surely destroying this thing.
still streaming?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Because your server just pinged that you just posted a video on YouTube?
Oh, that thing does it when I'm... So that thing is just my YouTube stream thing for that. It just kind of just appears after a while. Yes, good. Do the damn good. I think we just cut off part of the gun. Oh yeah, we cut off part of the gun. It's still firing, but that's whatever. If we can just cut off the other half of it, then we're good. Let this thing regain some energy and shit. Because, yeah, right now, this is the hole that we have burrowed. So, like, especially if we can kind of cut the turret off, or not, although the turret's firing systems out, then we'll be a lot better off. I think it's only have half left, okay. Let this thing regain some bullcrap. Fire the gun. Though actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this laser back to impact, overclock, focus, and charge. We're going to let this thing get back a lot of charge to do this shit. Yep. Buzz saw the turret right off. Cut it right clean off. Now,
Yes.
I can just put this thing into auto mode. which will be nice.
Yes.
Kind of want that one next because it's just a gun.
Yes. You have control. On my way. Yes. You have control. Yes. You have control. On my way. 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 On my way.
There we go. And now we should actually have some consistent damage figures. Consistent damage is good. Very nice. So then that should now turn around and go all the way back down, so on and so forth. Particle laser wise, let's bring this down to about a 5-second charge. That. Should do 900 damage. This should do fine. We should have enough firepower to fuck with them a lot. Nice, we're getting the damage.
On my way. 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 Yes. On my way. On my way.
All right. Now I can go kaboom. Nice, we're getting more damage, which is kind of good. And that's the thing, is like we just need to win. Main gun battery area. I want to say in each one of these little things there's probably some steam engine. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where Necro hid the AI in this thing, but yeah, damn. Could just be. Oh, this was something else, though. I just know we're giving it the damage. Noise. It's getting hit. Let that vehicle recharge for a moment. Take manual control over this one. Just fucking lay into it. point, we are getting damage done to this thing, which is kind of good to do. Let's try out the explosive shock. So yeah, that doesn't do anything. I think we're gonna go with probably piercing. And just lay into it. How much further out to the next one again? Ah, okay. So a lot. Nice. This thing's now at 81% health. Considering I can actually build, right? I'm just gonna do that. Maybe this will give it more damage capabilities, especially with now having more ammo for missiles. Yep, there we go. Yup, there we go. It's now getting roasted and toasted with a lot of fire. Yeah. We're gonna adjust the missiles a little bit. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine as is. least this way, you know. We have a lot of missiles coming in to do more damage. Oh my god, I have a fucking crazy ass idea. Gonna give it a bit more ammo storage for this plan because I'm gonna need it. Prediction guidance, regulator, frag and sin. Yes. Cuff. Boom! There we go. Now that should help us. Raining down sadness onto the enemy just to get the cup. And then on this side, just because I'm a bitch, gonna do the exact same thing because I still have the ability to build. So I'm gonna do this. Missiles. Yes. I'm gonna give it an identify for friend and foe. Connectors. I'm just gonna give it some simple armor piercing missiles. Yes, good. The way of me fucking being able to do bullshit is. it's kind of looking better. So like. Save the vehicle. This thing can basically now only fire forward. And while it's turning. Getting into the thing. Yes, it looks like it. Very good. I've just been boring a hole into this thing. A hole with fire, packs, guns, and a shit ton of random ass missiles. Now I have a very long, sad thing. I knew that would happen when I mentioned anything. Yep. Yeah, I know you're right there. If you want to fucking lay down, then lay down. If you want to come over here, don't lay across.
You wanted a cat.
Yep. And now I'm going to pick her up. Yes. Yes, I am. Perfect. Now she's just sitting on the lap. Stop trying to... Fine, now you're comfy. Are you happy? You're laying down in the weirdest way I've ever seen. But, like, you're comfy, so you must be happy now. It might be off-centered, but like, fuck, it's actually working, which is the terrifying part. My vehicle has turned over.
Yes? On my way. 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 On my way.
damage. Yes, damage good, damage good. You're looking at me like you want something. And I know what you want. And you're not gonna get it yet.
You want some pets and cuddles? Silly question.
No. I know what she wants to do, and I'm just like... I can't really end the stream to then proceed to walk you outside and simply toss you in the pool and watch you climb out of the pool.
Your cat likes to go in the pool.
She likes swimming. Fine, you come here. Good, kitty, good. 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 Yes, I know. I'll do that after. I'll do that after I'm done here before I go to work. I know I have to go to work and I don't like it, but... I'm sorry. I know I know that. Oh, you're adorable, you little goober. Yep. Here you go. She's just chilling now on my lap. No thought behind the eyes, just chilling it. Holy jeebs. Everything's off the rails. Just die, enemies. They're getting good hits. Just keep it up. And eventually this thing will go down. Then we have 3 more targets to destroy. Yippee. Big missile incoming. Like if we can just get some shit in there, like it'll be game over for this enemy, I'm pretty sure. It is an absolute fucking deal. That means the big one's launched. Yep, big one is on its way. Oh, it might make it in. No, it didn't. Almost can. Just gonna get lucky with a couple of hits right here. like. I think maybe the medium one's just fired now. Yeah, medium ones are off the rails and coming in. I mean, we'll know when the big one fires. Like, it'll be very fucking obvious. Yeah, there you go. Big one fired. And now it has a open path. It should be smooth sailing. And it was in fact not smooth sailing, I take it. Oh well. Come on. Let's follow its trajectory this time. Got it, okay. %. Now the other thing should be a lot easier to take down with the big vehicle here. Yeah. 2 damage. Nice, I can just hold fire then. Yeah, manually hold fire.
Yes? Targeting. Yes? On my way. Resuming control. Yes? Resuming control.
I can kind of just have everyone else target this, and then just have the missiles mop up whoever the hell's alive.
Well, I think I'm gonna go lay down for a bit, buddy.
Yes, you go do that. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Boy, have a good shift, buddy.
Yep. I will have fun at the other place. The good place. The place I actually enjoy at. And now I'm alone. Now this thing's about to deal with the missiles. Which will be kind of funny. Now the big one's on the way. Oh, it's about to get funny. The big one's coming in. Nice. Low materials. Nice. And there goes a bunch of its internals, I think. Oh, there's this AI. Just have everything target down there, I guess. Generally speaking, a lot of hits will do fucking wonders. There we go. Mop that up nicely.
Yes, on my way. Yes. On my way. Yes, on my way. Yes. Yes. On my way. On my way.
Those ones are healing up. And then I can move all of these
on my
ones
way.
in.
Yes. On my way.
Listening. Moving out.
Yes.
Heal them up. So I can get them back in the battle soon.
Yes. On my way.
I can then move you up.
Yes. On my way.
340As.
Yes.
They aren't in the best shape, but they're still capable.
Yes. Turning off. Resuming control.
Yep, we're hitting them hard. Yup. I'm now defending my new resource zone with a very broken missile truck. And a few other things that were survivors of the last encounter. But the broken missile truck seems to be doing a thing to the planes, at least.
Yes?
Either way. I mean, it was on its side from one of the mines, but, yeah. This is where the fun's gonna begin. This thing actually won't get tipped over, because it's more structurally stabilized. If I can just cut the wings off, then it's like funny. Actually, there's nothing left, so I'm just gonna...
Yes? Resuming control.
get it all in. Might as well if there's nothing left, right?
Yes?
Okay, we're getting punishment done. Because at least these things are... the missiles are flying at the enemy. Not all of them are going to hit, but the ones that will are going to at least help out with destroying the enemy.
Yes? Targeting. Yes? Targeting. Yes? Yes? Yes?
Good, they're all targeting their own individual ones at least. Nice, got some hits off, which is good. pick it up for a minute. Engage the juking maneuvers.
Yes.
$88, $95, $90.
Yes. Targeting.
Target that guy now. So you just run away from this one. Nice. Now everyone's
Yes.
attention is now focused
Targeting.
on one. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Very nice.
Yes. On my way. Yes. On my way.
Listening. Moving out.
Send them over there.
Yes.
We're gonna send these
On my way.
guys over there.
Yes. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
You guys can go
Yes.
there.
On my way.
And you
Moving
guys
out.
can start
Yes.
protecting the
On my
border.
way. Yes.
And you guys can
On
go
my
over
way.
there.
Yes. Yes. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, though. Without further ado, that is where we will be ending this part for today. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to be swapping over to Designer because I'm going to show off one vehicle in particular that I have built as a multi-turret screw you to the world. So this is our missile truck now. 34,000 materials. This is the clickbait. Twin Fucking 90mm guns at the front and the back. Rectangular turret. Kind of looks funny-ish. Just so I can kind of show off what it looks like, I'll just chuck it against a blood drill. It does use tank steering. Internal wise, we have this. So that's basically kind of like what it looks like and does. Right? Fairly decent vehicle. It has both API and APH shells. The back turret fires API, the front turret fires APHE. $35 a second. Not the fastest thing in the world, but also not the slowest. I built this because of the terrain in this campaign. It can sometimes be a bother. Right? And I know that I've encountered it my own fair share of times. So if I just, you know, go into the hills and show you what I mean. But I actually kind of like worked on this thing's kind of like mobility a bit, so it rides fairly high and is kind of stable. I will spawn it. I'm gonna spawn it here. Just give it a second. So like, I'm just gonna make the springs a bit higher. So yeah, this is this vehicle. Rides a bit high, as you might be able to tell.
Yes?
But I'm just gonna fucking send it
On my
right
way.
over. $19 a second, not bad. You know, it has decent uphill capabilities. With straight verticals like that, it's not as good. Actually, I think I made the wheels too high.
You have control. Rolling into formation. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
This thing does not have a lot of power, right? But it works.
On my way.
Like, it can go up some stuff, it can go down some stuff. It's kind of just like, you know, good.
Yes? Rolling into formation. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way.
So yeah, we'll try that again. It has decent armor. It is spaced by like a meter on the inside, but again, this is like an armored car, so like it's not gonna be the best armor in the world in like general. But the cool factor is it turns like a fucking tank. Now, obviously, going up verticals is not its strong suit, but if I pull it into play now,